guys, old John here again. Today's video is about a game called Torchlight Infinite, and it's a free game, and this is the Steam version of the game. Now this is I don't really understand all of this stuff. This is probably it's a mobile game which then got sort of pushed into the PC side of stuff. So you will see some stuff which shows its mobile game roots. But overall, it's a very sound game. I've played it. This, as I said, is the Steam version. This is showing you the inventory, which should be bigger. I think you can buy it. You can pay to have it bigger through in-game currency. But there we go. Same with most games like this. The inventories are never big enough. Anyway, getting back to it. For long-term fans of this channel and fans of my Dungeon Crawler channel, on my Dungeon Crawler channel, I played about 6 parts of this game from the beginning of the standalone version of the game, because you can download this game from Torchlight itself, from the developer's site, and play the game without using Steam if you so wish to. And on my Dungeon Crawler channel, that's what I did. I played it in 6 parts, and never put it on this channel. So now I'm sort of doing something to, sort that out. I recently saw this on Steam, and I just thought, oh, well, I'll give it a try to see what it's like, see if there's any difference. And I think it's a tiny bit better, but I can't really remember. It's been a while since I played the other version of it. But the game seems very tight. It seems it's not pay to win that I've seen at all. It's, obviously there's in-game purchases like most games of this genre and whatever, but it's not about that. It's not like you have to pay to buy jewelry to be the highest ranks. You can get everything just from in-game. So I've read, this isn't obviously end game. This is level, I think, 38. I think this is starts off on this video anyway. And I think the end game starts around 80. I'm not 100% because I've never got there yet. As you can see now, this is traditional hack and slash. I haven't really gone into the different, attack and secondary attack and all that stuff, and not yet, because most of what I'm doing is working for me as it is. So I just left it alone. But I think at level 80, it sort of gets you can't change anything after level 80 or something like that. I've read. So before then, I will be looking into it and look into it properly and find out if I can tweak it to make it better and what have you.
The hearty Valga battle indeed.
I've seen the strong and vigorous.
Does a queen have to lose something to understand what is truly precious?
So, as you can see, there's different categories of loot. There's rare, there's common, legendary, and epic. Same as a lot of games like this, like Diablo and stuff like that. Anyone familiar with the Torchlight universe? They've made 3 games, 1, 2, and 3. The third one wasn't accepted very well by the community. The third one seemed to work better on consoles than it did on Steam. From what I read on Steam, it's not gone down very well there, but I've never had the game on Steam, so I don't know. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, this is my DPS. It's damage per second. It's quite low, 1354. I tweaked it a bit after this. I mean, it's high enough for the enemies I'm fighting at this stage of the game. But I realised when I got to my... it obviously went up. Because every time you level up, you got... hopefully it'll be on the screen. Yeah, it will be, yeah. Because I go up about 4 levels in this video. There's a... excuse me. Like a talent, they call it. And you get different options to upgrade your attack speed, your critical strike damage, armor, life, stuff like that. And it does make a big difference. And yes, it's very important to get that right. Again, I'm not 100% sure that I am, but what I'm sort of, it's working. What I'm doing is working, so I just left it alone pretty much up to now. As I say, at some stage of it, the game, I will like look into it proper and say, right, okay, I'm going to study this a bit more, see if I can tweak this, see if I can tweak that, what have you. You've got other things on here called boons, which are you've got a little character, you see him with me, and they assist you as well. And as you can see at the bottom, you've got, I'm using the controller. Actual gameplay, you can use a controller, virtually everything. Some of the menu stuff you need a keyboard that I've seen. I don't know how to. I haven't figured out the buttons for some of the menu stuff, but it's really small. The game works flawlessly through a controller, and it got slated because of its mobile roots. Because you can play this on the mobile as well. But it's not a bad game. It really isn't, to be honest. It's not something you. It's not going to win awards for originality, no, but it's not a bad game at all, and it's free, so it's well worth checking it out. You've got nothing to lose, to be honest. If it's free, you just download a bit of download time, you know.
Wimp.
So the game is, as you can see down the bottom on the orange bar, it tells you how far off you are to leveling, which you could tell without that being there, just by the orange bar how close you are, I suppose. But it's still a nice little, I find it handy, to be honest, because if I'm like struggling in any areas, and if I'm close to leveling up, I know that I can upgrade my talents, so it's quite useful to know I can get a little boost quite soon, you know, in my view of it. Like, so it's a huge campaign on it, very big campaign. I'm still in the middle of it. I think this is chapter 3 I am at the moment, and you can see I'm just leveling up. These are these secondary like things which go across the top of the screen. You can see them there, blue, green, purple, yellow, red one squares. They're like secondary effects skills which are very, very useful as well. Quite important as well, actually. They go no matter what. When some are dependent on how many kills you have and your health and your life and stuff like that. But they're all very useful. I will go into them in another video if there's enough interest. I will go into them a bit more deeper. But I haven't done it on this one. I forgot about it, to be honest. Should have actually done it. Again, I haven't gone into them in a big way. I've just sort of used the ones which sort of suit my playstyle at the moment. I tend to use the A button, which is a slash button, because I like that anyway. And I use the like jump and stomp one, which is clears a lot of enemies quite quick. That's what I tend to do. I can't think of the actual names of them at the moment. And so there we go.
Were these statues all once living people? The gold froze everything here. What happened?
One day, I will stand beneath. Behind me is the largest arena in Lakuma. The ring of the... When the mark of the sun and stars light up together, the door to the ring of the sun will open. This place has witnessed countless spectacular fights throughout history. But my goal doesn't stop there. My queen, I will offer up the most...
Thousands of years have passed, yet this soul still remains. What a stubborn guy. Wait, watch out! Monsters are emerging from the statues. This city seems to have been awakened. More and more Inheriar are awakening from within the statues. These souls that have slumbered for thousands of years are so eager for battle. So, let's give them a good fight.
Not yet!
As you just saw on the screen then, I tried to use something that wasn't charged up. I think it's the... I'm not sure. I don't know half what I'm doing. The game still. I like this sort of... I like this sort of style, you know. It's almost like they call it like cartoonish in a sense. I don't know what you call it really. There's no blood. There's no... But actually, I like it, you know. It suits me. It's not... You don't have to really like focus on it for hours. You can just almost play it in autopilot. You have to play the game. It's not like some of the mobile games you click autoplay and it play. You have to play this one, and as far as I'm aware, you do, and I do anyway. I don't know if there is a way of autopilot. I never used it. Yeah, well, I'm chapter 3. Shows it there. Yes, that's why I'm off camera, because when I record and I'm on camera, it doesn't play the video as I'm recording this, so to speak, so I can't see the background, whereas now I can talk and I can see what I'm doing, so it makes it a bit more in depth, I think. So I can't remember what I'm doing here now. As you can see there now, these are some of the secondary upgrades as well. All make a big difference.
The Almighty Queen is watching you.
And yeah, is that a boss? No, not a boss.
Not yet.
Here's my like jumping like skill. I use that helps me loads if there's loads of enemies, tricky bosses. It's quite useful and quite powerful as well. As you can see. Yeah, pretty much cleared them all using that, so shows how effective it is.
A new moon is rising, an admirable opponent. Only the valor of a victor will receive the grace of the sun.
Over me.
You wish to know the meaning of victory? To become the eternal champion and keep the Sun Queen's favor for myself. That is the meaning of my existence. The moon rotates to display its initial glory. And you're one step closer to seeing its true.
This army of machines thing, it pops up in certain areas where you've basically got to, basically it becomes a tower defense game almost in a sense, except you haven't got no tower defenses. You basically got to sort of like protect your spinning thing in the middle there, and I don't do too well at it. I do it a few times here and there, but I don't get very far in it, to be honest. Maybe because I'm not powerful enough as yet. Have you already seen my DPS now, because I've leveled up, is up to 1400, I think it's, I can't read it very well, 1400. So it shows, you know, how the talents can help it and stuff. And there's also a Torchlight game has seasons in it, and it has a game pass in it, which either you love them or you hate them. Again, it's one you can have a free game pass, not game pass, battle pass, sorry. You got a free one, or you can have one where you pay for it as well to get unlock more rewards. At the moment, I've kept to the free one because when I started, I didn't know how much I was going to play this game, to be honest, because I don't get a lot of time to play games, so I wasn't really sure how much I was going to play it. So I definitely didn't want to like spend out on anything on it, and I haven't as yet at all. Because like the Call of Duty Battle Pass, I've hardly had time to play the game enough, so it's like, what's the point of me spending money when I can't do it, you know? I'm not going to complete the Battle Pass because I'm not going to play it enough, so this is my line of view on this as well. But I've actually ended up playing it more than I thought. It's quite addictive. As I say, this is annoying, this thing here, I don't know why, when I'm in the middle of playing it, I click some button and that comes on the screen, and it's just a bit annoying. I've actually died to it before. I have to figure out why this happens, and maybe I can change it. It's a controller thing for sure. Clicking the wrong button or something. And as you can see, it's just hack and slash, go through area, kill everything, little like semi-bosses, kill them, move on to the next area. It's not nothing you haven't seen before, no, but it's just enjoyable, and it's like, as I said, it's free. So if you had to pay for this, yeah, maybe okay. No, you think, no, I've seen this before. No, I'm not gonna, because it's free, and it's just like, well, even if you use it to, like, you play it in between games, it's not really, you know, you're waiting for your next game to come out or something like that, like the next one you're really looking forward to. You know, you could even do it that way, but it's definitely worth a look. Some people I've seen on Steam complain that you can't, like, join your friends, you can't play, like, multiplayer and stuff on it, whereas I think the other ones you could. I'm not 100% about that, but there we are. The talents are just on the screen then. Just I've leveled up again. Sorry, I should have pointed that out. And this is the packed screen. I don't really fully understand it. I just sort of put stuff here, there and everywhere, so I don't really properly know what I'm doing. As I say, I'm getting by, and only off camera, there's like every so often, there's like these bosses, they call them, is it Hunter's Forge or something? They, you've got to kill these bosses to unlock like more gear and stuff. More, helpful stats and stuff like that. More useful stats. And I did try it when I unlocked it, I think it was at level 42, or was it 45? It's a wrong level. And I didn't die, but I couldn't defeat the boss quick enough. So I thought to myself, hang on a minute, I need, my DPS needs to be higher. And at the time of I was trying to fight him, I'm pretty sure it's off camera, I was on 1900 DPS. So since then I've leveled up a bit and changed some stuff. I am now off camera again. I think I'm level 49 now and my DPS is 2300. So now I'm going to try it again. So it's the first occasion when I really felt, well, hang on, I need to be stronger now. I've got to get stronger. So I, go look into that and stuff. So that's what I did.
I wish to see you, but the dual crescents blind me.
champion of the Colosseum of Moon.
You're an adversary to look forward to, and your radiance is not much different from what mine used to be. Gerald of Nassau accepts your challenge.
So what do you think, guys? Are any of you going to try this game out? Are you going to bother? I think, no, it's not for me. Please let me know in the comments. If you do get this, let me know. I'll add you to the friends on here. If you're ready to play it, please let me know. If you can see stuff I'm doing wrong, which I'm sure I am, please let me know, because as usual these games, they can be quite complex and I just don't look into them enough. I just play them until I hit a wall and I think, okay, I need to improve. Then I look into finding out why I need to improve, and it goes, that's the way I've always played games like this. Well, any game really. If I can't get anywhere with it, I get so far and then I think, oh, okay, I'm not doing too good now, need to sort it out. So there we go.
Lakuma shall be blessed by the Queen of the Sun. We'll all be fine.
Never felt better.
This place is so eerie. I have a bad feeling about this.
As you can see, I've got loads of loot, and I should really delete them, a lot of them, or whatever you do. But the reason I haven't is because I haven't really studied the game that much. I don't want to be deleting stuff that might be useful to me later on, and I just don't know it yet because I haven't got the knowledge to know what's good and what's bad. So that's the reason why I got so much loot, and I should really, like, you know, get rid of it. I'm not sure if it's on this video, but just after this video, I think the weapons start to include something called light, which it can affect the amount of like secondary things you can have in your gear, something like that. It is. I don't really understand it properly, basically, you're sort of shown to try and get as much light as you can for whatever reasons. I don't really understand it properly. I'm not looking into it enough, but that's something that comes after this, just a bit after. So yeah, that's what I got to say on that.
Those who remain here are losers, eliminated from the Ring of the Moon, and so they've entrusted their fate to the stars.
Never felt better.
The discontent of defeat burns within them, and it incinerates their minds and flesh. Only the bloody desire for slaughter remains.
From victory to victory.
The benevolent queen bestowed upon these losers the chance to start again, but they must fight for it with their lives. was not my defeat that brought me here, nor did I lose my way in
Keep fighting!
I do sometimes get lost in this game. You can press the cross button on your remote and it's supposed to show you the way to go. Most of the time it does, or sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure because of maybe the specific quest. You're not allowed to get any help. You've got to work it out yourself. Maybe it's that. I don't know. But that I've noticed. You've got like a, you just saw then, like a slide button which actually does damage to your enemies as well, which is a bit similar to Diablo 4. It's one of the, I can't remember which one it was now. It's a Barbarian or something, where you had that function. You had it in different ways with other characters as well. Yeah, and so anyway, I don't play Diablo 4 anymore. I don't know, just gone off it. It's just the same thing over and over. I just can't do it. Or maybe I'll be the same on this one as well when I get to the end game. I don't know. I see little portal things pop up, which I presume are like dungeons or something, and it tells me I've got 0% chance of completing them, which I suspect could be endgame things. I don't really know though, because I'm not in endgame yet. So yeah, as I said earlier, if you want to see more parts of this game, please let me know. I haven't played from the beginning, obviously, on this channel, but as I said, on my Dungeon Crawler channel, the first 6 parts I recorded on there, so that is on there if you want to see it from the beginning, how it starts. It's pretty much the same as this, just not so many enemies obviously at the start. Any enemies aren't so fierce, but it's pretty much, that's what it's about, you know. I say the story doesn't blow me away. No, it doesn't really, because there's only so many stories you can have in games like this, good versus evil and so on. You just think, well, you know. But anyway, I'm coming to the end of the video now, so until next time guys, but bye for now, stay safe.